Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hard West. In the previous episode, we rescued Reverend Ashmore from the Mad King and his cult, and then proceeded to try and find a cure for the Undertaker's, curse. We have yet to be successful so far. But now that we have taken care of Red Coyote, what we need to do next is actually head for the safe location, because we did get most of the combination. After hours of searching, the posse found the place the old soldier had spoken of, a rotten oak at the base of a hill. Excited, they looked inside the tree. There it was, a giant steel safe, full of treasures plundered during the Civil War. It had round rotating 3-step lock. The code consisted of 5 rotations, each in alternating directions, and we can reread the letter. 3232. First tumbler was set to 3. Second, 2. 3, 2, and the last one is 1. I don't recall if there's any way to figure that out other than trial and error, but it's not like you have a whole lot you need to worry about. It's not like there's a billion different combinations when you have the most of it. There was a distinctive click as the safe opened. The soldier had been right. It was full of treasures. They took it all and left hastily. Get 200 gold from that one. That's going to be useful. Now, if you haven't already, which you more than likely shouldn't have, now's the time to buy up the tobacco, or not the tobacco, you should already have the tobacco, the remaining liquor and doses of opium, which we need 13 more doses of opium, because we already had 2. And the best place to buy the opium is obviously the opium den. Oh, he thanked us with 3 doses of opium and 3 food portions. Well, that's even less opium we have to buy. Guess he wanted to thank us for saving Reverend Ashmore. Now that we have all that, it's time to go see the seamstress. Or at least we will once we've eaten. The group arrived at a hut made of rotting planks and moss. Dozens of candles lit the interior in a cozy fashion. The walls were decorated with herbs and jars filled with eerie specimens. They were greeted by an elderly and attractive dark-skinned woman. The seamstress seemed to know why they came. She explained that to help them, she needed a lock of hairs from someone who died in the massacre. Which means we must return to Ghost Town. How convenient. And the Undertaker sat amongst the graves of his dead friends and enemies. The Undertaker exhumed one of the bodies to obtain a lock of hair from one of the curse's victims. The Undertaker couldn't bring himself to exhume his friends. Instead, he uncovered Bloomberg, a local gambler and perfume aficionado. His body was a foul-smelling pile of rot. With a grimace, the Undertaker retrieved a lock of hair and reburied him. And now we must say a grim prayer determined to communicate with the dead. Made an offering. But what did the Undertaker expect in return? The power of the spirits could affect the posse in a variety of ways. Well, we're going to get all of this, so let's get precision first. Which gets us firmness. The air felt lighter. It seemed the dead were grateful. It would be a joyous night in Ghost Town. Posse members' weapons glowed faintly with ghastly power. Let's make another offering. And go for a blessing of protection. Good fortune. Each member of the posse felt the clear presence of guardian spirits. And one final offering. blessing of speed. Every member of the posse felt particularly agile that night. The Undertaker felt the grief of Ghost Town dissipate and blow away on the wind. Shortly thereafter, a new, sweet fruit began to grow in the fields there. The Undertaker liked to think it was a gift from the liberated spirits. Yes, we get 3 Ghost Town fruits. That is a trinket that we can now buy. Let's see. Ghost Town fruits. Regenerate luck in combat. These fruits that are either an unknown plant species or a gift from the heaven. Or are either. Sorry. So we also get plus 10 aim, plus 20 max luck, and plus 5 movement. So even if you don't care about the ghost fruit or have already unlocked it, it's still within your best interest to perform the, well, not exorcism, but to offer those gifts. Okay, let's head to the seer. The Undertaker presented the old seamstress with a lock of hair. The witch mixed the hair with herbs while muttering spells in an unknown tongue. She spent many hours at it before giving up. She said she had never seen a curse this strong. It was as though it came from the Lord of Hell himself. Oh, you have no idea how accurate that is. She knew no way of lifting it. Before the Undertaker could reply, the seamstress touched Harrington's forehead and he fell unconscious. When he awoke, his aging eyesight was rejuvenated and he felt reborn. So we at least get something out of it. Sight cured. Nothing escapes your gaze. Plus 20 sight. Well, let's see if the Hermit's got anything for us. No, wait. First we want to hit the bridge. Group met a wandering salesman going by the name of Russ Montia, though everyone called him the Russian. His wares consisted of many oddities and luxuries. It made one wonder about their former owners and whether they were still alive. Interesting. Ah, here we are. So it's random encounters. A one-handed man sat at the entrance to the bridge, wrapped in a poncho. He recognized Harrington, who introduced him to the rest of the posse. Bloody Bill had been a successful bounty hunter before he lost his hand. He and Harrington had some history. He offered to teach the posse what he called a handy trick for a fee. It wasn't cheap, even at the discount rate he was giving them. You get a free card out of it. It took Bill an entire day to teach them the trick. In the end, only one person was able to grasp the complexity of this strange ability. The old bounty hunter took to the road a lot richer. Yep, King of Diamonds. But really, it's just one card. Now we go see the Hermit. The group met a wandering salesman going by the name of Russ... Wait, what? Oh. Just a random encounter. A thin column of acrid smoke rose from the shabby hut, home of Empus the Hermit. He greeted the posse with a tired voice, telling them he already knew why they had come. We weren't successful. The Hermit smiled mysteriously, but did not reply. The Undertaker begged, pleaded, cursed, and threatened, but Empus was impenetrable. Resigned, the Gravedigger decided to return to Ghost Town and take his own life to avoid causing any more harm. But before we do that, let us track down the Fate Trader. I know he's around here somewhere. Here, Fate Trader. Where is this guy? Ah, there he is. Right up above and actually within sight. Posse encountered a carriage, blah blah blah. Symbol of a snake biting its own tail. So, from him, we're going to want to buy a holy musket. Oof. May have to trade some other things in. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, gonna need that 18 shooter. I know we're gonna need the Bonehand rifle, and we're gonna need that Navy gun, so nothing we can sell off here. We can sell off some of the bottles of liquor that I don't need. We should probably go for some of these consumables that I'm not gonna use. Let's see. I'm not going to be using the Western rifle, it doesn't look like, so I could probably sell that off. I think I can sell off the snuff, I'm not going to need that. Let's trade. Oof, that cost me a lot. But so be it. The Undertaker prepared to end his own life. Harrington returned from patrol, reporting increased cultist activity in the area. The Undertaker told him of his decision to end his life and asked for his help. Reluctantly, Harrington agreed. Posse waited until dusk, determined to honor the Undertaker's last wish. As you can see, he's not removed from the party for reasons. Let's see. Unfortunately, the guy decides to be a little cute and name a couple of characters. Lenny, Carl, and Reverend Lovejoy. Which, if you don't know The Simpsons, kinda makes it difficult to tell who they're talking about. Undertaker gets the 18 shooter and the Holy Musket. 18 shooter, Holy Musket, and Lucky Horseshoe. Let's see, Lenny, whom I believe is supposed to be Harrington. He gets the Remy Borgen rifle, the Navy gun, and the Holy Amulet, which gives him extra luck. Carl, who I believe is meant to be Booker Johnson, gets nothing. And Lovejoy, who is Reverend Ashmore, gets the Navy gun that he already had, the Bonehand rifle, and cursed ammo. As for cards, I don't know. We're going to distribute them as we see fit. This is also a good time to get the Brimstone Killer achievement if you're interested in that, or if you already have it, well, what does it matter? Not sure how to go about it here. I think I'll give dodge. Well, let's see. HP. I might want to give HP bonuses to Reverend Ashmore. Because, you know, he's the weakest of the group right now. Let's see. Aim. Who has the weakest aim? 65, 60, 55. So we'll give some extra aim to Harrington. He gets especially more of the 4 of a kind. Let's see. What else we got? Defense. Who has the lowest defense? 5, 2, 9, 1. Yeah, I'll give that to him. And sight. It doesn't really matter in that regard, so I'll give this one to the Undertaker. As for the prayer, an extra luck, 150, 180, 130, 145. And I'll give this to him. I can't give him any more. And for the last of this, aim, movement, and sight. Guess I'll give that to Ashmore. Okay then, I think with that, we are ready to go. The Undertaker asked Harrington to help him end his miserable existence.
Your father asked Harrington to end his life. He saw no other way to protect the innocent from his curse. The old bounty hunter agreed, promising to give your father a proper burial.
Now, I think first things first... Oh, I can't actually do anything with these guys. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's 5 damage.
The shot that was to kill your father only wounded him. The Undertaker's time had not yet come. He still had a larger role to play. And that's when he saw a great evil approach. A demonic prince, intent on disturbing the peace of the dead. Your father reached for his weapon. He would battle the plague he had brought upon this land.
Yep, we have a powerful demon to deal with. So, we need to prevent him from cursing any of the altars. Thankfully, well, let's see, there's 4, but they're all the way in the back. We'll most likely go for these 2 first. Alright, better chance with the Navy gun, so I'll take that. Now, we do have to kill him. However, it's not going to be that simple, because it never is. I can't hit him from there. Fair enough, stay in position. Reverend, you do the same. Undertaker, let's get you out here. Take that holy musket shot. Yeah, I kind of expected it to miss. Yeah. Now, you seriously need him to not corrupt any of the altars. Obviously, he's not alone. But that doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter, but not for us at this very moment. Now, you seriously can't shoot anyone? Ugh, maybe I should have given you something to boost your sight. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That would have killed him good. Just keep you here. Yeah, the acolytes are kind of important to what's going on. Because, well... I ain't gonna spoil it. Okay, Undertaker, switch you over to the 18 shooter, move you over here and take the shot.
The demon prince fell dead, but not for long.
Yep.
He used his dark powers to take control of one of his followers.
So, yeah, you're kinda gonna want to kill off his followers. Yeah, it's only gonna do half damage. But half damage is better than no damage.
One of the braziers was blown out.
Nope.
The demon prince approached the first brazier, and the fire disappeared.
Nope.
Your father asked Harrington to end his life. He saw no other way to protect the innocent from his curse. The old bounty hunter agreed, promising to give your father a proper burial. The shot that was to kill your father only wounded him. The Undertaker's time had not yet come. He still had a larger role to play. And that's when he saw a great evil approach. A demonic prince, intent on disturbing the peace of the dead. Your father reached for his weapon. He would battle the plague he had brought upon this land.
Okay, so it is actually very, very important that you don't allow the any of the altars to get cursed, because that's how you unlock one of the trinkets. Only 60% chance, but I gotta take it. Actually, I really shouldn't have taken that shot with him. Alright. Johnson, let's get you over here so you can actually get some shots off. And Ashmore, let's get you over here as well. Okay then, Oswald, you take the shot at Rom. There we go. That'll pretty much drain all his luck. And then the Undertaker can take the shot with the Holy Musket. And hopefully hit. Boom. Unfortunately, Booker doesn't have a shot on anyone, which sucks. Neither does the Reverend. Okay, he's behind cover. Undertaker, you get over here. Take that 18 shooter. Now, first, Reverend Ashmore. You shoot the cultist. Otherwise, he's going to be in range when he resurrects to blow out that candle. Okay, good, good. Only 1 damage. But I'm gonna take a bullet. Let's see. Oof. If I had Ricochet, I could bounce it off this, that, and then hit him, but unfortunately I think I left that. Or did I have it at all? I don't, because I know I would have equipped it. Let's take the golden bullet, take out the devoted cultist. Please do not miss. I could also just use Scream, but that would only do 3 damage. And it only did 4 damage. But, thankfully, he's smart enough to run away from us. Who's got the best chances to hit him? Oswald's the one who's got the best shot.
The Demon Prince fell dead, but not for long. He used his dark powers to take control of one of his followers.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a shot on anyone. So, I'm just gonna have to keep people where they are. It's my turn and see what happens. Ho! He is right there, huh? Alrighty then. Please don't miss. Thank you. Gonna need everybody on this to take him out. That's why I switched to the Derringer. 80% chance, come on. Ooh. But he didn't run for any of the altars. Good. Okay then. Booker. Alright, no ammo. $51. Ashmore, you got 65. So here you are with the Navy gun, 65 still. 63, 70. Take that.
The Demon Prince and his followers were finally defeated.
I am so lucky that the AI decided to not send him after the altars, otherwise I would have lost that. Ghost Town was destroyed? Yeah, same as it always is. The day is nearly at its end, and you set up camp. It is time to distribute the meals. You have 20 portions. Who eats? Okay then, so we are actually going to want to give everybody 2 portions because the final mission is coming up. Now, we don't have time for that right now, so that's going to have to be for next episode, but I am going to be doing some setup for this. So, we are actually going to give everybody 2 food portions for this. Repleteness. Now, there's... That right there was the reason I always moved my mouse away before clicking to, you know, get it to speed up. Otherwise, I'd accidentally give somebody 2 portions. In the morning, the Undertaker noticed that one of the candles he saved from the Demon Prince was still lit. In fact, it didn't look to have shrunk one bit. Heartened, his first thought was that this candle had the power to light the way for both the living and the dead. Thinking it might come in handy one day, he pocketed the trinket. While the Undertaker dug graves for the cultist, Harrington perused a map he'd found. A hideout was marked to the south. Apparently it was a ranch that had flooded and now sat in the middle of a swamp. Yep. So let's see. I believe it's under talismans. Yeah, Candle of the Dead. This ordinary wax candle doesn't seem to melt or go out. Plus 15 aim and plus 4 sight. That is, I believe, the last of the trinkets? Yes, the Ghost Fruit, the Bone Hand Rifle, and the Candle of the Dead are all the trinkets we get from this. Oh, and we also had Repleteness. Plus 2 movement, plus 1 max HP. Everything is better with a full stomach. But before we head down there, we are going to head to... not the Traveling Salesman, the Fate Trader, and buy another holy musket. Oh, and by the way, the ivory flintlock that you get from the In Gold We Trust, you just have to get Sun Cove all the way to the last mission, which shouldn't be too difficult. And I was buying another Holy Musket, tossing all the cash. We're not going to need any... Well, I'm not 100% sure on this, so I'm only going to trade away 4 food portions. What else can we trade away? We can get rid of the 6 shooters. Which means I can save a little bit of cash. Alright, trade for that Holy Musket. Then we're going to want to head south towards the Swamp Hideout. But, unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which is currently at 7 votes. 5 for A Hat in Time, 1 for Prey 2017, and 1 for Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.